Hello there.
What's up guys, and welcome to my first ever Minecraft video. I'm going to be starting a brand new Let's Play pretty soon, and I thought that I'd show you guys my main old world right before I start my new Let's Play. Now, there's some things I gotta tell you guys before we get into the world tour here. I did not make this world completely by myself. I had friends, and my little brother helped me make this world. It's 100% in survival, no creative, and so let's get right into it. So right here we have my very first house that I built. Spawn is way over there, somewhere in the jungle. It's a pretty weird house, I guess. It's nothing too amazing. There was a bunch of chests here, but now I have a new house. This was supposed to be like a little garden area, and this was like where my bed was and all that. But I don't use this house anymore, but it's still here. I haven't destroyed it or anything. Right here is my basketball court, and I just was bored one day, so I made a basketball court. And yeah, there's torches all over it to keep mobs from spawning right here. But this right here, this is my main house, and I'm very proud of this house because it took me like 6 hours to build this house. It's a perfect sphere, I guess. I mean, it's Minecraft, so it's not really a perfect sphere. And this is the entrance to it. So it's a little water elevator up here. And then this is like my little main area of my house. Nothing too amazing right here. This is my chest room. So it's got, here's where I keep all my diamonds. Here's where I keep all like coal, iron. Apparently I don't have any coal or iron. And yeah, so resources right here. Food right here. And then here are my armor stands. This was supposed to be a really cool thing where I was going to have full leather armor, full chainmail, and so on. And this was going to be for netherite. I am wearing netherite armor, but I have yet to build a stand right here. This is like my wall of, or not wall, but entrance of wealth. I built this to basically just flex on my friends and my little brother that I had diamonds and gold and all that first. This is like my bedroom area. So obviously a bed, ender chest, whole lot of furnace, and a little bit of everything right here. A ton of shulker boxes full of who knows what. And up here was supposed to be a second floor, but I didn't really do anything with it. This house had I had a lot of things I wanted to do with this house, but never did. I made it too big. It's just too big of a house, and there's too much room in this house. I'm gonna sleep real quick. Now going downstairs to my house, I don't know what this is for. Like I said, I made this house way too big, but I'm still very happy that I made it this big in case I ever wanted to do more with it. So here's a little netherwort farm. There's supposed to be netherwort in here, but I always run out. And then down here is like the lower half of the sphere, and there's nothing down there. I still wish I would have had more creativity with my house and put more stuff in it, but I never did. Right here is like my little garden area. There was a full tree here, but I apparently stole a piece of wood off. And yeah, so a nice little garden area. Nothing too special about it though. And here we are at the top of my house. This is, I believe, the tallest structure in the world is my house right here. But yeah, nothing too amazing about it. So yeah, I guess we'll move on now. So this right here is a pool for you to jump off my house, because I didn't have an elytra before. So you could just run and you could jump into the pool, and that's how I got down from my house, because that's a one-way elevator up. But now I have the elytra, so I just fly down mostly. This right here is a very ugly building of just cobblestone, but it is a bee farm that is broken. As you can see, the bees do not move. I had like 100 bees in here, and they're all dead or gone or something, and the bees don't move. They just, I mean, they move, but they don't move from block to block. So yeah, you'll occasionally find a bee in here that won't ever move. But if you hit them, they'll move, but I don't know why you'd hit them. Right here is probably my latest farm that I built. It's an automatic farm, and I guess I'll use it because why not? So it's pretty easy redstone. You click the button, water comes down, everything should go in the hopper, but sometimes stuff doesn't go in the hopper. And yeah, then you get to replant it, and it all goes into these chests. And yeah, so it's kind of like a almost completely automated farm. This right here is a Mario tube. Well, at least it's supposed to be a Mario tube. So the idea was when we first made the world that we were going to have Mario tubes with the minecarts going all the way to different parts of the world. We only made one of these, and here it is, and the other half of it is over there at one of my friend's house. But yeah, so it's just it's a Mario tube. Nothing too interesting about it though. Right here, this is my like weird pyramid of weirdness, I guess. This is where I enchant things, so we got all the books here for level 30 enchantment, sorry. And I think there's some lapis in this chest. No, wait, yes, there's some lapis in this chest. So this is where all the enchanting happens. I think I'm the only one in the world with an enchantment room. And then right here, this is a giant jazz logo that I did not make. So in case you guys missed it from my last video, I said that I'm a huge Utah Jazz fan. And so my friends and my little brother built this for me while I was like mining or something. And so I just came up from my mine, and all of a sudden this giant statue is here on this mountain. It's made out of wool, and somehow it hasn't caught on fire yet. But yeah, so this is pretty cool. Right here we have a pig farm, and there's like no pigs in it for some reason. And right here we have a cow farm. My cow farm has been exploded by creepers right here like 3 times. Here was an attempt at an automatic watermelon farm. Never really happened. This is probably my favorite farm I've ever built, even though it's super simple. But it's just a giant carrot farm. I love building farms. It's my favorite thing to do in Minecraft. And yeah, so I built a giant carrot farm. I think each layer of the farm gives you like 7 or 8 stacks of carrots, and then yeah, so like 7 or 8 stacks of carrots per level. Right here is a build in progress right now, and it's a pumpkin farm / watermelon farm. I kind of just gave up on this. It wasn't very amazing. So far everything I've showed you guys, I've built. Everything except that, of course. Right here is my fully automatic sugarcane farm. Basically, the sugarcane grows and the observers detect it, and then they push out all the pistons, and then this minecart picks it up. It's not the most efficient thing, but it works for trading with villagers, and yeah, so it works pretty good for being really small. But this took me a little while to build, actually. It took me a long time because I suck at redstone. Oops. Right here is like an attempt at a cactus farm. I think I built this like the second day we played, was a little cactus farm. But I did not know that there was a giant desert right here, apparently. So this is just a nice bridge that I built. This right here is a massive sugarcane farm, and it might not look that big, but trust me, it's pretty big. So as you can see right here, it's got a lot of layers to it, and then it's pretty tall, I'd say. And yeah, so you can just walk all the way up here. I at one point was just farming sugarcane for like hours and hours and hours to get paper to trade with villagers. Yeah, it gives you a lot of sugarcane if you just pay attention to it and collect it when it needs to be collected. Over here is the village. This village has had some pretty bad things happen to it. So I've locked all the villagers up, and they keep disappearing. All of them just keep disappearing. But yeah, all these villagers kind of just disappear after a while, and that really sucks, but yeah. So like most of the things I've done in this world is because of the villagers, trading for emeralds, getting tools, and all sorts of stuff. So I have a few different houses full of locked up villagers. So this is one, that's one, and then there's like 2 more over here. But yeah, the village is kind of a mess right now. If we go over here, this is one of my friend's house, and I think it's pretty cool. It's a giant tree house. All of this he built by himself. Nobody helped him. He also built this and that bridge, and we've had a few pets die in the world, so you might see random gravestones. And here's that last Mario tube. So if we go way up here, it gives you a pretty nice view of the world. His house is pretty small, but it's I don't know. I think it's small, but maybe it's not. And then if we go right here, he's got a massive castle with, I think he actually might have an enchantment room in there. I'm not sure. I don't remember what's in there. And then here is his dog's place. I don't know what this is supposed to be or why these things are like that. So if we go back down here, he's got a few farms of his own, like some pets, I guess. And here's some watermelon, a watermelon farm, sorry. And yeah, I'm not really sure what's up there. I guess I'll go look. So apparently he has a bed and some chests, I guess. I don't know what the heck this room is or why he has so many bookshelves, but yeah, that's really weird. Now if we go over here, we have kind of where we first started, like on our first day. Here's a little farm connected to the village, but if we go back to this jungle, here we have a little fishing hut right here with some nice beds and barrels full of something, I guess. And if we go deeper into the jungle here, there is a little weird temple thing. Right here, right kind of in the middle of the jungle, I mean, there's the last thing I showed you, my friend's house over there. But this is a mob spawner that we made into a farm, I guess. It's kind of broken and complicated. Yeah, it's pretty broken. We don't use it as much anymore because now we have a blaze farm. And sometimes we have an enderman farm, but it's always broken too. But the blaze farm works pretty good. And right here we have a weird cow temple. Now I did not build this at all. It was my little brother and my friend. They were bored, I guess, so they made this. Yeah, it's weird. So there's like a water elevator to get down here. It was my little brother's house in here, but then let's just say we've had a few fights in this world and got mad at each other, and some of them, not me, but some of my friends have blown up each other's houses. So my little brother's house got blown up and then he turned it into a cow temple. Now if we fly over here, oh, I'm flying a little too fast. This is my little brother's new house, and oops. It's a nice, really nice house. The idea of it is that basically, if you go underneath his house, he's gonna have a huge cave house, apparently. At least that's what he says, but so far he's never built it, and it's just kind of a nice little tiny house. Really like the colors on it though. Here we have a sheep farm. We've killed a lot of the sheep, so there's not much in here anymore. Here we have a palm tree and a hot tub. Right here we have another one of my friend's house. This one is very creative, I guess. It's got a weird pathway, nice redstone doors, and yeah, it's a weird house. At least I think it's weird. He kind of just moved into it, so he doesn't even really have a storage area as much. But yeah, this house took like 20 minutes to build, because I think we all built that house. Well, I didn't, but they were all building it. I don't know what I was doing. And here's some of his other stuff, I guess. Here's his chest area and his horse, and yeah, it's kind of weird over here. So right here we have, well, this is my attempt at the tallest building in the world. I can't find any squids to get black ink, so right now it's just concrete powder, and I'm gonna turn it into just normal concrete, but I'm having a hard time finding squids in the world, and it's not as tall as that, but it's getting close. And yeah, I don't really know. I kind of got bored of building this, so I kind of stopped building it, but yeah. Right here we have the rules of the world. That was useless because nobody ever obeyed them. And here we have the Nether entrance portal, so I guess I'll show you guys the Nether real quick. And this right here is the Nether. This is like our little Nether hub, I guess. Yeah, so we got really lucky with the spawn of the Nether. So here's our Nether portal right here, and if you go up these stairs, right here is the Nether fortress. And so we got really lucky with finding a Nether fortress, because it was just right there. So here we have the Nether fortress. It's a pretty small Nether fortress. This is basically all of it. And right here we have a blaze farm. It works pretty good. This world has a lot of bugs in it. I don't know why, but sometimes the blazes take forever to spawn, so that kind of sucks. That's basically it in the Nether. There's not much else. I mean, I could show you the mine, where I mine for netherite, but that's very far away, so I won't show you guys that. So we had big plans for the Nether when the Nether update came out, but that's kind of when we stopped playing, is when the Nether update came out. So we never really got to fully build stuff in the Nether and fully experience it. So now since we're back in the overworld, there's still a few more things I gotta show. This was an attempt at a mob farm, but then whoever built it stopped. I don't remember who. This is a little shop area that my little brother uses to like sell stuff. This right here is one of my friend's houses. He's got two. And so it's just a nice little house, little storage area. Pretty simple, but this was the first house he built, and then he built this huge bridge. This bridge is massive. I don't know why he built it so big. And here's his castle. He never quite finished the inside of it. He finished the walls, but he never quite finished the inside of it. So it's a pretty giant castle area. And he built this 100% by himself. Nobody helped him. I think I gave him some stone for it, but he like built all of it. I guess I'll show you guys my mine real quick. We all kind of have our own mines, kind of, but this is my mine, which I mined way more than anyone else did. So my mine is pretty giant. Here we have some like just chests full of garbage, and then as you can see, I mined very far in every direction. But yeah, I mined pretty far in every direction until I hit lava, basically. I think the most recent thing we did on the world was defeat the Wither, and we got a beacon now. I put the beacon under here to help me mine, and I'm still having a little bit of a hard time getting it to work properly. But yeah, so this is my newer parts of the mine. My netherite mine that I'm not going to show you guys because it's super far away from the nether. It's probably just as big, I'd say. Because I mine with beds in the nether, so I just blow everything up and then, yeah. So right here, this is where I keep my horses and my pigs. And this is a little tiny pumpkin farm back here. But yeah, so this is my world. It's not the most impressive world, but it's definitely the most impressive world I've ever had. I've been playing Minecraft for a long time now, off and on though. And that will do it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe if you'd like to, like the video if you did like it, and I hope you guys are ready for when I start my brand new Minecraft Let's Play in a few weeks.